Hello, fisherman. Before I'm getting ready to eat the fish and chips, by the way, this is the best fish and chips in town here. I want to talk about a riddle I solved today. This riddle is regarding the eCash. So we've been looking at eCash for a while, and I was wondering why people suddenly in Korea, on the biggest exchange in Korea, upbit.com, everybody put the money into eCash. And I solved this riddle. The reason is because Korea has implemented a new exchange rules for all the different exchanges to implement, to make sure that they have the KYC, and then those coins that they trade on Korean exchange would have the ability to actually comply with the legal structure of the Korean financial service industry. This is something that's going to come to all other countries as well. This is the reason I'm so hesitant investing in all different DeFi coins and funny coins, because most coins out there in the world are not legally appropriate. So the Koreans have set a deadline, and then in the process of setting up this deadline, majority of the Korean exchange is going to go down. And Koreans have a different trading mentality. They like to trade the small coins with the highest volatility. So it's basically like gambling. And one reason for that is because in Korea, legally speaking, Koreans are not allowed to gamble. There's only one legal casino in Korea for the locals, in the middle of nowhere. Other than that, every single big resort in Korea is built exclusively for foreign gamblers only. Therefore, the Koreans have very limited ability to gamble. So in this case, basically the Koreans take up the exchanges, the crypto exchanges as their gambling platform. As I made previous videos about how to win in crypto similar to a casino boss, you have to understand those gamblers treat those small coins like hot streaks at different tables. So now the exchange has been ruled by the government that they have to comply with the KYC and many other regulations. Therefore, they don't have a choice but to close down. A lot of them are going to close down. Then a lot of coins called kimchi coins, they are specifically traded in Korea for the purpose of speculation only. They are also getting closed down. Now come to eCash, and what is the implication of eCash for BitcoinCash? So in the process of closing down all other coins, they have decided that eCash is one of the ways to cash out those cryptos that they had liquidities in. So eCash become the cashier for you to cash out your chips. And it became a self-fulfilling prophecy in the process. And the reason why the Korean traders choose eCash, one reason is because eCash still share the same heritage as Bitcoin, even though they're switching over to a proof of stake. But the original heritage was from Bitcoin. Therefore, there's a stricter supply limitation in eCash, unlike many other coins out there. So this is basically like a lifeboat in Korea, that the investors there choose the best possible lifeboat and grab them, and then in the process push the price of the ticket for the lifeboat go up like crazy. And same thing I expect to see worldwide for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BitcoinCash. And particularly for BitcoinCash, I think this is a strong evidence that the same thing can happen. Any country in the world that start to strictly regulate the crypto market, people are going to look for the way to cash out the profits and still stay within the crypto space. They don't want to cash out in US dollar or euro. They want to cash out in a currency that still appreciate in value in the long term. In this setting, actually the only coin left is BTC and BCH, because slowly but surely Ethereum is switching over to proof of stake as well. And therefore, Bitcoin and BitcoinCash become the only cashier's chips you can cash out and use as store value and go back into the casino and play the same game again. I want to point this out because I think finally I've solved this riddle. But if there's anyone out there who is in Korea and who watch my channel and has a different opinion, please enlighten us about this. But in general, I believe this is the blueprint for the future for all other exchanges, all other countries. And sooner or later, Bitcoin will become legal tender in every single country. Therefore, BitcoinCash will become legal tender in every single country. Therefore, it becomes the de facto stable coin for every other people's coin to trade against. So I don't know which coins will be the hottest coins this year, but I know where people cash out. And it's crystal clear people cash out at the window of BitcoinCash, because that window can serve your customer faster, easier, and cheaper. And last but not least, I want to thank everybody for feedback, positive feedback for yesterday's video regarding women in crypto. I'm highly encouraged this time, and I think I may have hit the right combination. And I'm going to make more videos with the women in my video, and I'm going to encourage other women I know in my life to get into those videos as well. I know a lot of female race agents, and most female I know are race agents. So I might just activate this route, and since I'm going to deal with a lot of race agents in the next few years anyway, I might as well introduce them more slowly, surely, one by one to the crypto space. Because ultimately my game plan here is, in 2025, I'll cash out a big chunk of my crypto space profit in residential real estate on the Gold Coast. So my long-term goal is to become one of the largest landowner in Gold Coast. However, this goal cannot be achieved overnight. I need to do that slowly but surely. And one of the best ways is to educate all the race agents here on the Gold Coast slowly over the next few years. Therefore, it will not become a weird situation when I approach somebody and say, I want to buy your $10 million house with BitcoinCash. And I think in a few years' time, that will be as common as today, someone buying a normal house for Bitcoin, or buying a normal house for Aussie dollar, for that matter. All right. And last but not least, I want to shout out to the guy who paid me the $10. You are fantastic. You helped me to showcase the power of BitcoinCash. So for those people new to BitcoinCash, yesterday's video I blend in a wallet. It's actually exactly the same wallet I used for the previous Lightning Network challenges and for the other previous challenges. I didn't change the wallet address because BitcoinCash transactions happens on-chain, not off-chain. Therefore, you don't have to hide the address. And the cool thing about consistent address is that you can use the same address again and again and again for repeated payment. You don't have to worry about expiry date and any of that. And none of this can be done on other network. And also nobody has taken up my challenges. So no other coin has so far shown me any video that they can do the same thing as BitcoinCash can do. I want to thank everybody for that. And let's spread the word out to everyone. Let them know that if they are not sure about their own coin, they can always cash out via the BitcoinCash window. Okay, now I'm going to enjoy this. See you in the next one. Bye.